Hi, this is Commando number 2086, Howard the Coward. And it's not exactly Howard the Coward, it's more Howard the sort of bad timing. I'll read the back. Second Lieutenant John Howard, fresh from officer training school, was determined to make a good impression at his new regiment. Yet right from the start he got off on the wrong foot, and from then on seemed to be plagued by blunders. But what was even stranger was that none of it was his fault. And the tank depicted on the cover and through sort of the start of the story is a Vickers Light Mark 6, which I'd never heard of before reading this comic. In the inlay we have two football players, John Robertson, who's I think he's wearing a Heart of Midlothian football strip. He played for Heart of Midlothian for quite a long time. Scottish footballer. Over on the back we have cricketer Steve O'Shaughnessy. And with a name like that you'd think he'd be Irish, but he's English. So our story is, starts in 1940s, the very start of the war, the ending of the so-called phony war, and our main character sort of bright-eyed and bushy-tailed sort of, but gets off on the wrong foot with one of the other characters, and get into a spot of difficulty. Apparently this tank wasn't very good. It's quite a old sort of design. It was very early in the war. But runs into difficulty as a result of an order from the character that he didn't get along with. And our main character gets captured quite a bit, which I don't know how realistic or unrealistic that is. I'm sure people were captured and escaped maybe more than once. I'm sure there's maybe a story somewhere in World War II like that. And so he's in the bad books of his CO because of this mix-up and his problem with that other character. And it's further added to in a later incident. I really love the artwork, especially the faces. I think very good. It's very clear and well defined. This being an early Commando, I don't know. The artist is not named. Although I could probably find out if I went to the Commando Comics website. And so he's sort of court-martialed, but still in the army, still serving, but with a sort of a black mark against his record. And as the comic progresses, it goes to possibly El Alamein or somewhere in Africa during the time of Rommel, and is he's sort of demoted to a truck type vehicle, and is captured again by the same German, or the same sort of German outfit crew. And I think it's actually quite realistic how they're trying to escape. But the thingies are quite tuned in to what they're doing and very alert. So they need a bit of good fortune to escape. And so they do. And I don't know how believable it would be that they could pilot or drive this other German half truck. I'm not too sure. But they're going across the desert in a sort of car chase or vehicle chase. Maybe the most exciting part of the comic. And so they get rescued by the British forces. There's an interesting camaraderie, sort of role reversal with the German officer Reinhardt character, who is featured earlier on the story, and reveals a secret about an incident earlier on in the story. I thought it was very good, very compact, well done, quite realistic story. I think I'll give it a 8 out of 10. Up next, and back to aviation, Commando number 2136. The Long Night. Good cover there. Thanks for watching. Bye.